Green passport on Snap. A positive view.
My name is SEYE KEHINDE, Publisher Editor-in-Chief of City People magazine. I welcome you to the segment of Green Passport on Snap TV. Well, I was born in Ibadan. I grew up in Ibadan, and all my formative years happened taking place in Ibadan. So Ibadan is key for me in terms of growing up. I've always been somebody who loves to read about other people. I studied history, political science in school, and I did extensive reading up of profiles and stories of successful people in life, and that in a way influenced my interest in people and what personalities are all about. And to that extent, I formed a bias for personality issues, formed a bias for people-oriented issues and all that, and it went a long way in trying to help me form an opinion of what I was going to do when I grew up. So basically, my love for reading and reading about personalities influenced my decision to go into publishing. Well, the biggest challenge has always been funding, because I believe in the theory of little beginnings, little funding. So funding wasn't big, wasn't huge. I mean, I had to make do with what I had and build the business from scratch to what it is today. So the biggest challenge has always been funding, but then not having enough funds shouldn't be a barrier or a problem or a challenge to the path of a business.
Would you please hold my hand while I'm my baby?
I wouldn't say there was a breakthrough. What I would say is that I had an idea that I've nurtured from when I was in school, and when it was time, I got that, I started having that feeling that this was the time for me to give birth to city people, and I did that. And from day one, from the very first edition, it was a big hit, and I knew that that was the way to go. So I kept at it. I mean, despite all the odds that you would face when you're starting a new business, I didn't allow all of that slow me down. I kept at it and worked at it, and today we have the brand City People. Yeah, before setting up City People, I'd worked with a lot of magazines and newspapers. It's a long list. I've worked with the Tribune Group in Ibadan. I worked with Punch at a point. I worked with The Guardian. And of course I was at the Concord in the days of the late MK Abiola. But beyond that, I was part of a group that set up the News magazine, the News Tempo, and of course PM News. Basically that's it. And of course I've written so many articles before I decided to, in November 1996, set up city people. It was a sole idea that I had, that we could do the soft sell in a better way than, I mean, it was at that time. And of course, going forward, I can also say that in the course of my career, I've been able to interview so many eminent Nigerians, very accomplished Nigerians, and I still hope to do a lot more interviews with several people. I'd like to interview the president, like to interview other accomplished people. Another person I think I would love to interview is Professor Olushoyinka, the Nobel laureate. These are people whose story inspires other people to do even greater than what I mean they've been able to do. A few years back, we introduced a couple of awards that we organize in City People. We have the normal City People Excellence Award that comes up in April every year. We have the Fashion Awards, one's coming up on Sunday. We have the Brands Award for the best brands in the various sectors of the economy. And that's basically it. We try to recognize excellence for what it is, and we also try as much as possible to celebrate showbiz stars from time to time.
Keep watching. Snap. Just a click.
My name is KEHINDE, publisher of City People magazine. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I'm proud of my green passport. How about you? Let's cherish what we have. Let's keep what we have. It's good to be a Nigerian. I love my green passport and I love Nigeria.
Advertise today. Please call 0809-845-9866. Follow us on Twitter at Snap Online TV. Watch us on YouTube, Snap Online TV, or like our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Snap Online TV.